Yeah, so we really brought in a ton of new players after losing 10 seniors last year and 9 out of 11 starters last year. 2 of our top scorers have moved on, and the coaching staff and I have done a really good job of kind of reloading the roster, giving us what we need and rebuilding a new core for the next 4 years. We have 11 new freshmen in, and getting them to acclimate themselves to the culture here at Wilmington and how we like to do things was a big part of the first week of preseason, and which they did very well with. They came in very fit. Everybody came in fit, and our leaders have done a really good job of helping with that transition.
Well, from day one to now, we've progressed tremendously. I think we looked good to begin with, but we had no idea how good it could become leading up to these 2 weeks. All the sessions, all the work we've put in, the guys have really become a lot fitter, and we've built chemistry. We have 19 new players, and everyone has just gelled together over that time. We've understood how we want to play. We've created discipline within the team, and everyone knows what to expect and what standards to live up to.
Pre-season's gone really well. All the newcomers are bought into what we're doing. We started off at Glasgow Park, and I think it's probably the fittest team I've ever been involved in. But all the Tony sessions have gone well. We won 2 out of 3 games as well, and I think everything's gone smooth as of yet.
Jeffrey Velasquez is going into his 4th year here. He's gone to 2 national tournaments in his time here. He's scored his first goal ever in a national tournament. He brings a ton of experience here. He's 2nd overall in minutes played here in our program. He'll probably come close to that or break that record this year. He's done a great job. Juan Bernal is in his 3rd year here, as well as Jamie Burge, and those 3 tri-captains have done a really good job of helping me and helping the coaching staff get these new players on track on how we want to do things. They've all been a part of 2 national tournaments. They've been on those teams, have all been integral parts of those teams, and we're looking forward to them having great senior years and leading this team to where we want to be. Obviously, we're going to be very young, and that's going to be kind of our theme this year is getting our youth, our young players, some valid experience, some valuable experience, and they're going to be major keys, major parts of the team. 3 of the 4 starting backs will be freshmen. Our holding midfielder will be a freshman. We'll probably start 4 to 5 freshmen this year. With Vinny coming back in goal and having some experience from last year. It's his sophomore year, and he'll be our number 1. And he's ready for that. He played in some really big games last year and got some great experience, and he's ready to take that on this year. So our defense, which I think will be our strength, has already shown to do really well already after our 2 weeks here of preseason and heading into our first game. I feel really good about it.
It's a lot different. Obviously, I was in a younger class, and there was a lot of seniors last year, but last year was a complete learning curve, and I think me, Juan and Jeff have learnt from all the seniors, not just Joe as the captain, but the likes of Lance as well, and taken on board what they gave us in the end of season banquet, and taken what they've got, what they gave us, and added our own sort of philosophy into what we're doing.
Last season we had 10 seniors, 9 regular starters. Lost all those players. This year we have 19 new players, and I think it's been a hard adjustment, especially as myself moving into a leadership role as a captain of the team, losing a really big role on the team from last year. I think that this is a big step for me and something that I have to take, and I think that all the guys are looking up to me to establish what we want to do and how we want to do things here.
No, we still kept like the spine of the team in Kellard, Jeff, Juan, myself, Vinny, but a lot of the freshmen that have come in, they've all come from experienced programs like Demetrius playing for U17 Greece team, and was Keith as well playing for under-23s Jamaica national team. So we've got experience here. A lot of the newcomers have experience in their own sort of home country, so the experience level is definitely there, and the maturity of our game is 100% still the same as last year, if not even better.
Well, what's important for Division II men's soccer is because we don't have an automatic bid, it's important to play a tough schedule and play some of the top teams in the region. And every year that can kind of change, but there are other staple programs. We feel we're one of those programs, and we'd like to play LIU, University of Bridgeport, Westchester University from the PSAC does very well. We play UDC as well. And then we obviously open up with New York Tech, and we haven't played them in a couple of years, but they were right there at the end of the year last year with us. We were fortunate to get the bid, and playing games like that is really important, especially early in the season. It can kind of give us an opportunity to hopefully win some games and get some good results going into conference play, and then being able to see some of those teams again at the end of the year when it comes to national tournament time. Our expectations are, to do well in the conference, do well in the conference tournament, and get one of those bids that are out there in the national tournament. And then once you get there, anything can happen.